A beautiful game of football, very much spectacular. This match was entertaining from minute 1 up until the 90th minute, and the scoreline flipped whichever way would have been okay. PSG deserved to win, and Arsenal would have also deserved to win this match had even they won it. Both teams played their games, and their goalkeepers were also at the top of their games. David Raya had about 3 saves, wonderful saves, and one of the most important saves he had in this game was that of Desiree Doué. That goal would have been very much spectacular because it was very much on target, and Raya had a strong hand on it. And Donnarumma for me was the best goalkeeper between the two goalkeepers. He had much better saves than David Raya, especially that beautiful chance by Martinelli. That was a wonderful save from Donnarumma. And one problem that Arsenal encountered in this game was the fact that they allowed PSG to dictate the tempo of the game. That was where Arsenal started getting it all wrong. PSG were just very much in control. They dictated the tempo of the game, especially in the first half. So that was where Arsenal lost it. Arsenal were now running around trying to absorb the pressure from PSG. PSG were busy dictating the tempo of the game, and Arsenal, somehow sat back. That was how they actually salvaged that first half. If not, PSG would have gone about 2 goals up. And then the penalty call on Kvaratskhelia, for me, I think that was a penalty. Kvaratskhelia had already beaten that play, only for the player to stop him with his hands. So I think that was a clear penalty, and PSG deserved to have gone 2 goals up in that first half. But then somehow Arsenal were able to absorb the pressure and kind of calmed PSG, and then got into the game and tried to create some chances. And they also had a lot of chances, especially that of Martinelli. That of Martinelli would have put them back in the game. Merino scored and it was ruled out for an offside. It was generally a good game. It was actually a good game. And then a little bad news for PSG. Dembele was actually subbed off due to a little injury, a minor injury. I don't know how serious that injury might be, and hopefully it doesn't make him sit out of the second leg because they need Dembele. Dembele is in red hot form. This year alone, he has played 25 matches for PSG, and he has scored 25 goals. In the UCL, he has equaled Mbappe, with the most goal contributions in the UCL campaign. He has 11 goal contributions, equal with Mbappe. That is actually very spectacular, and PSG will seriously be sweating over his fitness, and hopefully he's fit for the next game, the return leg at the Parc des Princes. But then generally, it was a good game. I enjoyed this game. Arsenal is still very much in this game, and in the second leg, I expect Arsenal to do something different from what they did in this game. Allowing PSG to dictate the tempo of the game was where they lost it, and PSG kind of had the upper hand. But generally, it was a balanced game from two teams. Both teams, actually showed their class. Arsenal had their moments, PSG had their moment, but at the end of the day, PSG were able to walk away with a victory. In the second leg, we'll see what happens, but both teams still has all to play for in the second leg, and somehow PSG has the home advantage, even though right now I don't think home advantage can play a part, because if PSG could come to the home of Arsenal and grab such a performance, I think Arsenal has the capacity to do the same. So thank you.